This meditation is called Meet Your Future Self. Let's start now by taking 3 deep breaths. With the next breath in, I want you to feel the air running through your nose. Throat. Now, your chest. And lastly, your stomach. I now want you to scan your entire body for any areas of tension you might be holding on to. And with the next breath in, I want you to squeeze up all that tension. And as you breathe out, completely relax. Let's do this 3 times together. One more time. With each breath now, your body will become more and more relaxed. The tension rolls off your shoulders. Your arms settle. Your face lets go. Your jaw drops. Your chest settles and your stomach lets go. Each breath bringing you deeper and deeper into relaxation. I now want you to breathe in through the nose and hold and release. This time, I want you to breathe in white light, hold, and release any energy that no longer serves you. Let's do this together. Breathe in, hold, and release. And again, breathe in white light. Let it fill every cell and hold. And release what no longer serves you. One more time. Hold. And release. You're starting to feel much more relaxed as your mind starts to unwind. Thoughts may arise, and this is perfectly fine. You can imagine a beautiful little box, and we can place any thoughts that arise now into the box. Because this is a very magical and powerful box. This box transmutes energy. When we place a thought inside, it will be transformed into beautiful white light and released back into the world. So take a moment now to allow any thoughts, good or bad, to be placed into the box, almost as though they float from your mind into the box. Any worries of the day, any concerns, any doubts, any tensions. Good. At any point throughout this beautiful guided meditation, you feel you need to place something in the box, it will automatically appear as you think of it, allowing you to deposit anything you need at any time. Now that our mind is cleared and our body is relaxed, I want you now to imagine a beautiful pyramid of white light. This pyramid is completely safe and protective. It is so powerful and so strong. I want you now to imagine yourself inside this pyramid, completely enclosed in its divine energy. This pyramid starts to expand with you inside it. Past the room, past the property, over the streets, mountains, rivers and roads, across the land, over the oceans, spanning across the entire earth and easily passing the earth's crust. You are now connected to the entire universe. Safe. And it feels like home. You start to notice a beautiful tunnel ahead. This tunnel connects you to your higher self. It has always been there and always will. But today you're really noticing it, really connecting with it. Your higher self knows exactly how to connect you to your future version of the highest timeline. Your higher self can see that time, past, and future is an illusion, an earthly concept. They are all happening at the same time. Therefore, we can easily tune in and connect with our future self of the highest timeline. The most evolved and beautiful version of ourselves 5 years into the future. As you walk into your beautiful tunnel, each step brings you deeper and deeper into relaxation. As we take 10 steps together, we will be immersed in the most divine, healing and loving energy that will allow us to be incredibly relaxed at a vibration that will allow us to communicate with our highest timeline future self. Each step will bring you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Let's take some steps together. 10, 9, 8. You're feeling very relaxed as you submerge yourself in these energies. 7, 6, 5. You almost feel as though you could float, completely in control, feeling so light and wonderful. 5, 4, 3. You are one with this energy now, shifting in this beautiful tunnel. 3, 2, 1. You now see a beautiful path. A path that represents a journey. A beautiful journey you're about to be on. A journey to meet your future self. As you walk along this path, you admire the beauty around you. This will be personal, just for you. It may be a garden on the side of the path, or ocean, or mountains. Whatever feeds your soul, whatever you find beautiful. You feel the wind on your skin and the sun energizing you as you walk. As you continue down this path, you notice that everything is starting to become white. The floor looks like salt plains or an ice skating rink. Everything is white and shiny, almost like you could glide along the path. The path starts to disappear as everything becomes white, like a glowing white light. The sky glows with white light. Everything is beautiful. You glide across the floor, and it feels so fun and enjoyable. You find yourself spinning, gliding, and enjoying the pathway, knowing that each inch that you take further brings you closer to meeting this amazing version of yourself, this future version of yourself. Unexpectedly, you notice a white building ahead. As you glide towards this building, you notice that even though you're in the middle of nowhere, this building is a little airport. An airport made of white light, just like its surroundings. It beams at you, and you know you need to go inside. You open the door and take a step inside. The floors are white tiles. The walls are white. And there are comfortable seats on the side. As you take a seat and rest your legs, you realize there is a screen on the wall. A screen that shows arrivals and departures. There is a craft planning on arriving very soon. Within 5 minutes, this plane will be arriving. And on this plane, this very special energetic plane, you know with every being, every cell, your future self will be greeting you soon. You sit there with so much anticipation, so excited to see what your future self looks like, feels like, what you will be like in 5 years' time. In your heart, you already know it's going to be an incredible experience. It's going to launch you in the direction that you need. You know that no matter where you've been yesterday, today is the start of an incredible journey. An announcement is now coming over a speaker. A beautiful voice comes through the speaker. Arrivals have now landed, and it's time to go to the arrival gate. As you step on those beautiful white tiles, you take each step purposefully. As you walk now down a very long white corridor, each step bringing you closer and closer to meeting your future self. You are so excited and so happy, and you can start to really even sense that you're getting closer and closer. It will only be minutes now. You are faced with 2 white doors. As you place your hand on the door, you push it forward, and you see a beautiful being walking towards you from the distance. You both pick up the pace and start to walk closer and closer, making out details of this incredible being. You recognize that it is your future self, 5 or 10 years into the future. And you are so pleasantly surprised how beautiful they actually are, how confident they are. You are so pleasantly surprised. As you see each other, your future self beams with happiness. It is so happy and excited to be in your presence. He or she knows what incredible things are to come in this timeline, and they are so excited for you. They are so thrilled. They are connecting with you and assisting you on this timeline. You take some time now to just look at your future self. You're looking at the detail of their face, hair, expression. How are they dressed? How are they presenting themselves? Looking at how happy their expression is. Have they aged, or do they almost look as though they aged backwards? You start to take notice of the energy coming from this future self now. The vibrance, the excitement, the love. And you realize they are truly happy. They are authentically happy. They are living their best life. They have evolved to a point where they're no longer tied down to any of the issues or problems or limitations that you have been tied down to. They are living their best life. They are full of excitement and peace. This is a wonderful opportunity now to ask your future self how they were able to leave those limits, limiting beliefs, concerns and problems behind. What was the secret to living this incredibly peaceful and exciting life? Your future self is so excited to share this knowledge with you. Take some time to ask any question, even relating to anything that you're going through right now. Ask them how they cleared things that were no longer needed to be held on to. How do they clear the path? And this is a wonderful opportunity to see what they're most passionate about. What is their highest excitement in this moment? And can this knowledge shared assist you with making decisions in which pathway to go in? Maybe you had questions around what direction you needed to go in. The clues will be in the passion and excitement in your future self's eyes. Let them tell you what passion and fun and exciting things they have been up to. Maybe you have been having struggles with certain relationships in your life. This is a wonderful opportunity to ask how they overcame this. What was the secret? Because all the answers have always been in your subconscious mind. They have always been there. And there is no one better to help you through this than your future self experience and time teaches us so much. And you have the opportunity to learn from your true future self, living the best version of their life at the most evolved state you have ever seen within yourself. Take some time now to ask any questions. As you watch your future self excitingly happy, in fun energy, not a care in the world, they present themselves so beautifully. You can't help but admire yourself. You can't help but be inspired. And you realize that no matter how hard it's been, it's going to get so much better. And you make the decision here and now to align with this timeline, to align with this version of yourself. It is no longer a possibility. It is the certain truth. It is your aligned timeline now. The moment you realize this and accept it, your true future self embraces you. And as you embrace, this beautiful energy absorbs into your auric space, morphing into something incredibly special. Your energies are now entwined and connected. You feel this downloaded information as you have an incredible connection. As you morph into one, you can feel this vibration running through your energy. It is now a definite connection. This is your definite timeline now. You want it, you called it, and you are so happy. You have everything you need to align to this path now, and your future self is now part of you. And for the first time, you can clearly see the past, the present, and the future all at once, all at the same time, all interconnected. Nothing is separate. It is just now. And you realize nothing has to stay the same. And change and evolution is almost definite. Is the one thing you can really count on. Change can happen rapidly in some cases where appropriate. But there are many situations where change needs to happen in a slow process, like grief or weight loss. or healing. The process of change will be appropriate for what it's needed for. So understand that from this moment forward, you are now connected to your highest timeline. You are so aligned with this beautiful being you see in front of you, this one that you admire, the one that excites you, and you don't need to know how you're going to get there. You just need to surrender and trust that you are now connected and aligned. And when we are connected and aligned, the universe will flow the opportunities and the clarity within us to adapt, change, and evolve. You don't need to know how. You just need to know that your future self is already within you. You are connected. You are aligned. There is nothing stopping it now. So take a deep breath and let that settle in. And let that incredible feeling of just knowing that this future self will be your future soon. And anything that you're working on at the moment, any limitations, the answers are all there. And your future self would be more than happy to share some insight. This insight might come in picture form, or maybe a soft voice, a calm voice running through your mind, separate to the usual voice you hear. Or maybe it will come in a strong feeling or a knowing. However it presents is perfect. Just know it's within you. And there's nothing stopping it now. You've opened the door. You've received the downloads. And you are connected and aligned. Now it's time to say goodbye to your future self. But it's truly not goodbye, as you are connected, as you are one now. You embrace each other one more time and thank your beautiful future self for taking the time to be here to show you how beautiful the path will be. You now turn around and you walk through that beautiful white corridor, through those white doors, and outside to that beautiful white environment. As you slide along the glass-like floor, you find that beautiful path again with that colourful garden. Each step bringing you more and more into the reality, back into the third dimension, knowing that you have brought back so much knowledge and excitement, knowing that you have so much more than you walked in with, having that sure feeling that everything's going to be okay, and whatever needs to happen for you will happen. But it all works out okay. Even better than okay, it works out wonderful. Because you have seen your future self and they are amazing. They are better than you could have ever imagined. I want you now to see that beautiful tunnel that brings you back into your conscious state. As you walk through or float through this tunnel, you now find yourself back in the universe, seeing Earth beaming at you as you float gently back to Earth, back to Australia, back to Victoria, back to your hometown, back to where you're sitting right now, and back into your body, integrating all of your consciousness back into your body. And on the count of 3, you will be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. 3, 2, 1, wide awake, feeling beautiful and wonderful all over. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.